Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Alignment Shift. One of our members has some catching up to do. I'm joined tonight by the entire party. It's a miracle! So we've got Steven,
Yeah.
we've got AJ,
Ah, shit.
we've got George,
Ah.
we've got Mackenzie,
Ah.
we've got Kayla,
Hi.
we've got Peggy,
Hello.
and we've got Bane. This gives you power over me. No, I'm kidding. I'm the Dungeon Master. Let's kick things off. So, starting where we left off, or a little bit before, to fill in Elena, who was not here. The party had been separated momentarily as Sapala had decided to run off into the night, being attacked by several carnies outside her window. She managed to evade them just long enough to tree stride away, severely wounded from the battle, while the rest of the party took a message for her at the front that some of the freaks wished to communicate with her. As they all ended up heading toward the carnival, Sapala had left behind a letter telling them not to follow, which, of course, the party instantly ignored and headed toward the carnival themselves. Sapala, hiding out in the shadows on the outside of the carnival, witnessed three of the carnies passing by, talking under whispered tones, and mentioned that they were looking for Sapala and need to convince her to help them. She grabbed one by the hand, yanked him into the alleyway, and interrogated him on the spot, revealing that many of the carnival performers are not part of Salvador's troupe, but rather cursed members from the town she was once a member of, a town she had liberated from Salvador's reign, who are now being forced by him to perform and act in a traveling circus. So, Sapala resolved to burn this place to the ground. So, as she snuck around the back of the carnival and went to light the small fire, Vale and Xavier had been sneaking around the back as well, with Glaive and Eldorez taking seats on the inner ring, where Salvador began the show. A macabre kind of dark carnival with dangerous acts, opening with a freak show and fire-eating act by Dragonborns. The fire set by party began to spread, causing a little bit of a panic as the people inside the tent fled, leaving mostly everyone intact from the trampling. Salvador, seeing Sapala in the very center, charged in, revealing that he was not a man, tearing his flesh away almost as though a strange skin suit. Salvador had skin red as a demon, horns upon his head, thick, veiny, muscular arms, and a skull-like face. The battle was waged. People were injured. Carnies were zapped by lightning and set on fire. Moonbeams happened, the usual. And at the very end,
of them were vaporized.
A couple were vaporized, yeah. And among some of the carnies was a woman, a pale woman that we've seen before, Claire Fairmont. Who, hello, was killed by Vale, I think?
You killed
Mackenzie.
Claire?
Mackenzie killed Claire.
Oh, I did?
Who killed Claire?
Whoever cast Sunbeam.
No, I
Is it AJ?
no, I
Nobody cast Sunbeam.
Or Daylight.
no,
Nobody
I,
cast Daylight.
Oh, it was a Radiant thing.
What are
Is
you
it-
saying?
I hit her with radiant
Yeah, that was it.
because the fog was moving out of my range, so I hit her.
causing her to materialize and land dead on the ground. Uh, Sapala landing a killing blow on Salvador as he seemed to focus all of his attention on Oldoris,
Yeah, I'm not.
calling him the Bright One. And that is where we will momentarily switch over to Pei. As in a lovely evening gown, she approaches the bottom of the Emerald Citadel out front. A number of guards stand, the lights up above shining into the starlight. As you approach the guards, they see you. One of them takes a step forward, almost in an intimidating way. For a moment, you're taken aback. But as he does, his foot steps forward, he turns on his heel, facing sideways, and steps back from the gate, allowing entry in a very ceremonial kind of guard motion as he lets you into the Emerald Keep. As you pass by, you enter. There's the faint sound of music coming from the floors above as you begin to walk. There are no people around. Unsure of where you're exactly supposed to go, you follow the music, which leads to a large doorway at the top of the stairs in the Emerald Keep, where more guards are out front, and both of them do the same step forward, side, and back, allowing you toward the door as one of them reaches forward and opens the door for you. Elena,
Yes.
as you are standing there, the door is open, flooding a golden light into the hallway. The sound of the music kind of quells as you look into the Council of Singor. In here, there are rows and rows of seats, almost like a British Parliament, where on either side the almost amphitheater of seats where various members of rich and prominent houses sit, ministers and priests, well connected businessmen from the city, all lined. And at the other end, a large semicircle of chairs with the heads of the different districts of Singorn all sit each on a large throne of wood that seems more grown than manufactured. As you come in, every voice in the hall, which had been loudly proclaiming, just instantly quells, and all eyes turn toward you. What do you do?
I walk in, I guess. Proud, head high, like a lady of Whitestone.
As you walk in, your footsteps echo loudly off the marble floors, each one leading up to this table on the other end of a football field away, practically. It feels like ages as you cross the room. Silent in the entire room. As you get about 30 feet from the main desk, a member from one of the sides stands. "This is outrageous!" he calls out, kind of echoing off the room. And the moment his voice is heard, more people begin shouting across the room, and soon the cacophony of arguments going back and forth that you had kind of assumed was going on in here when the noise had died down resumes. And the topic at hand is having a half-elf, not only a half-elf, but two half-elves representing the city of Singorn, begins to be hotly debated across the entire room.
Can I just like smile and laugh? Just.
You sure can.
Yeah.
As you chuckle to yourself, and the room erupts into this chaos. The lord that had told you this information, Verdant Lord Kalendar, who is sitting in the center seat, or the second to center seat of the council chamber, stands, his frail body now no longer like half naked looking, wearing a full robe and kind of um, golden turban like headpiece with a feather going back on it. Stands, raises one hand, and the room slowly calls to a quiet. It is not up for debate. I have made my decision on who shall represent the city. Elena, where is your other?
There was a family emergency.
His eyes glance around the room, locking on your grandfather's eyes that you can see sitting in one of these seats along the edge and back toward you. I trust this emergency will not affect either of your duties.
Yes, sir.
He turns toward the other heads of the city. Vice Protector, do you accept this woman as Ambassador for Singon? An elf on the end stands and looks to you. I do not. He sits back down. Lady Oestra, do you accept this woman as Ambassador for Singon? And a elven woman that you had seen in the memory ward stands at the table. I do. He turns to each of the members asking, and at the end it is a vote of 3 for, and 2 against, having you and Vale be the ambassadors for the city of Singon. Very well. In the absence of your compatriot, I shall present, and he reaches down on the table and picks up 2 envelopes. Both of these to you. And he hands the envelopes, or reaches forward to the envelopes, which you must come forward to get. It's about a 20-foot walk. I assume that you go for it.
Yes.
As is ceremony, I ask you to read yours aloud to the chamber. And both you and Vale will find in your journals letters of credence.
Oh goodness. Okay. Peggy hates reading out loud. Okay. I opened my letter and gracefully. Here we go. In the name of the government of the people of Singon, the undersigned Verdant Lord Calendar do hereby appoint Representative Elena Vessar, Ambassador of the People, Fair Honoran, Representative Vale Ardrin, Ambassador of the People, Vale. You're not here, George.
Look, just because I don't drop my name as much as you.
That's not even my real last name, so don't even go for me.
Okay, off topic.
Ambassador of the People, Ver Adoran, to represent the government of the peoples of Singon to the Council of Taldore. The said representatives are fully authorized to take part in the meeting to transaction all such matters as may pertain to its work, to vote with other representatives in accordance with this agreed procedures, and to adopt amendments to the annexes to the agreement and resolutions and recommendations on substantive topics, including financial matters. I witness whereof I, Verdant Land Calendar, have signed this letter of credence and affixed here to my official seal. VL Calendar. Sorry, but that was Peggy. Not Elena would be far more graceful.
You are to begin immediately with the threat at hand.
All right.
the threat at hand.
Can I have a hint, Cal? Peggy, can Peggy have a hint?
You wanted to use your position to discuss the threat of the chain oblivion
Ah, yes, yes. Okay,
in
sorry.
front of a large room full of people talking about you.
Great. All right. So, I guess I turn around. Yeah, it sounded like. Sorry. I can't look at this chat. Okay. Council of Singorn did not prepare anything to say. I do not know if you are aware of the threat that is posed towards not only Singorn, but all of it, Alexandria. Don't feel so stressed. The Chained Oblivion is preparing to take his power back and to destroy our realm and all of the realms that we know of. And we seek your assistance in defeating him and stopping his terror.
One of the elder representatives on one side stands. Nonsense! There is no evidence that the Chained Oblivion is doing anything! Why should we listen to you? And the room kind of erupts in some more catcalling and caterwauling as the Lord Kalendar bangs a gavel on the table for silence.
I understand that you don't want to listen to me because I am a half elf, but this is not about my race and what blood is diluted in me. So that topic needs to be put off for now. And there has been plenty of proof. Towns terrorized, people attacked, divine sparks being stolen and taken. He's not only attacking our realms, but he is attacking the gods as well.
The a representative on the side stands once more, and you look into the eyes of Sildor. The honorable representative has asked for evidence in this matter. Ambassador Bassar, have you any to present?
Did we have any like physical evidence? George, anyone?
I'm not there.
Just I'm asking you as George.
I also didn't want to be an ambassador. Define
I don't.
physical evidence.
Did we? We? I don't know if I would have the medals, but okay. All right. The cults
have
of what? Go AG.
you have witnesses in Vasselheim.
Yeah, that's true, but they're not here. Um, the Chained Oblivion has attacked Whitestone and bombed it, searching for relics and treasures there that were located underneath Whitestone. I have traveled to the Divine Realm myself, or not the Divine Realm, traveled through the Divine Realm to the Chained Oblivion's hideout, I guess. And we've seen the contraptions that he was using to pretend to be gods so that their followers would follow him and trick him, or trick them. We have defeated some of his top generals in I don't have any physical proof, unfortunately.
Some of the heads in the room kind of turn back toward Lord Kellandar, who's kind of smirking to himself just a little bit at the table as he watches you, arms kind of folded, cross on its front. Representative Vessar looks around, spreads his arms. Such marvelous evidence. None. And this is the representative we are sending to represent not just half-elves, as you so eloquently put, but all of the peoples of Singorn on the Council of Taldore. Be not fooled by the fact that this child is of my own blood. She seeks to gain the fame set forth by her family, to substantiate her own name different from those in the annals of history, and has created this fanciful tale with nothing but hearsay. And while the council may be in your pocket, you do not have the people in your pocket.
Ambassador. Is he a representative or he's a representative, correct?
It's a representative, yep. One of the powerful families in Singorn who is here to
Oh, yeah, I know who he is. I know who he is.
grandfather.
I really want to say it. Actually, I'm going to say no. Ambassador Vassar. Well, that's me. Ambassador Vassar. I will
Represent.
admit, sorry, representative, grandfather, whatever name you choose to be called. I will admit that yes, I did seek to define myself. I never sought power using my family's name. Not yours, and not the Dorolo name either. Yes, I wanted to be set apart because I wanted to be known separately from those names. But I did not create this fanciful tale. I would not do that. I would not put the realm in danger. That's not what I've intended to do and never would intend to do.
And
the
what do
fact that
you intend to do?
I pretend to do I intend to do everything that I can to protect it, including giving my own life.
A noble
And
cause. If there is even a threat to begin with.
there is and if all of you would look outside of your perfect little bubbles, you would see it.
See how
But
this child addresses the council.
I'm not
How she views the people of Singorn. This is exactly why the half-elves cannot be expected to have any claim. They view us merely from their low standpoint and treat us
representative.
like we're the young ones. I have given you your chance to speak, and I shall not stand by and be belittled.
And neither will I. The reason that half elves disagree with you so much is because of the blatant racism that the entire race of elves has treated us. Why would
And
we give you respect when you do not treat us as equals and you see us
perhaps
as
you
less?
should earn that respect.
Why should I respect you of all people when you
His
did
eyes
what you did to my
lock.
mother and uncle?
His eyes lock onto yours. Your mother learned her place, and so did your father. They all learned how to respect, and they earned my respect as well. You have not.
I start laughing. I just start laughing. If you believed that my mother and father truly respected you, then you have been sorely wrong. They
At this
pretended to respect you
at
when
this
you
point,
treated
Lord
them like
Calendar.
crap.
At this point, Lord Calendar stands from the table. We've had enough of this petty family dispute. Representative, take your seat. The council has made its decision. He turns, gives a slight bow to the table, turns and walks out of the room. At that point, another couple representatives stand in their seats, turn toward the council, give a little half bow, and exit the room.
I want to turn to Lord Calendar. Lord, I wish to apologize. That is not how I intended that to go, and I am sorry.
As the room slowly pilfers out a little bit and the rest of the council remains there, he looks to all of them. That is exactly what we expected to happen.
I as well, but it's not what I want. I'd hoped for better.
At this point, Lady Oestra, the voice of memory, stands up. Do you really think that the Chained Oblivion is attempting to destroy the universe?
I know that he is. He's not destroying it, taking it under his control and destroying what we know.
How? How is this possible? She turns toward the Vice Protector. Surely someone from your region would have been able to detect this or anything. And he kind of gestures uncomfortably in his chair, kind of fidgets around. There have been increased reports of orcs and various things, but none of them are connected.
They're all connected. He's impersonating ruined gods. The
Betrayer.
Yeah, that's he's impersonated the betrayer gods. He's impersonated the Raven Queen. There's no telling what gods and goddesses that he impersonated.
Well, as you say, you have the support of most of the council on your back. She kind of glares over toward the Vice Protector.
I appreciate that. And I know that
However,
it's
you are needed then in Imon. As representative and ambassador of Singon, you are to represent our interests in this matter.
I am aware.
And that letter should give you all the power that you need.
Thank you.
Don't make us regret this.
Trust me, I will try my best.
Try a little better tonight.
I will.
You are.
Thank you. And I curtsy, proper curtsy, and I leave.
As you exit the Emerald Citadel, you glance over the waters and see a slight amber glow coming off the nearby shore. As it appears in the distance, a small fire has broken out at a circus tent.
Can I go over towards the fire tent?
And you
To see if
begin to rush toward the fire. And that is where we shall switch to the rest of the party, as Elena makes her way to catch up to the rest of the party. The rest of
I hope
you
that-
sit in the smoldering ruin of the tent, holes punctured everywhere through the roof of the canopy, the fire smoldering down to just billowing smoke now, but no longer, fully ablaze. The body of Salvador, reduced to a skeleton as it had been electrocuted by Sapala, the bony, burnt remains, kind of arms curled up, legs splayed out, the horns frayed and shattered from the sheer heat of the lightning impact. The smell of charred flesh fills the air. What are we doing?
You just see Elena doing this.
Elena, you are not there yet.
we are,
To
we
be
are
doing
in the
the
tent.
opposite direction.
Okay. We beat him. We got.
We need to
This
not
person.
be here.
I sort of agree, but we also have. Do we? I look around. Are the three Carney people here?
As you are looking around, from the back area of the tent, steps forth a man wearing incredibly baggy clothing, the legs far too long, the arms far too long for his torso, but wearing the clothes that the tall man had been wearing before. You see now the uncursed Eric stepping out from the back, looking at his hands, looks up to you, Sapala. It's me again. I'm not. My voice. I'm not. Thank you.
Oh shit! The fire. Cedar runs back to go take care of some of the fire. Oh, he also drops the fire elemental.
It's a good call.
So Sapala collapses to her knees, and there's just no emotion. She's emotionless. There's just nothing.
As you rush to stop the fire and drop the elemental, two more figures come out from behind the curtain. A portly man, but nowhere near as voluptuous, I guess. I don't know a good word. Yeah, rotund. Sure, that works. Nowhere near as round as he had been before.
Okay.
Looking more just overweight than about ready to, if he fell over, knock over the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, what's that? There's a movie where this guy ate a lot, and he was like, I don't know.
Originally, if anyone here had seen the original Blade,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh?
no.
Yeah.
I
know what
have
you're talking about.
in a really long time.
All I can
Right.
think of is Tron for some reason.
Anyway, and the goblinoid creature steps out, no longer looking goblinoid. You actually see a small gnome coming out. All of them looking at their bodies as if they haven't seen it in years. Steps out. So that's where you were asking if you see those carnies.
Oh, that's good. Different problem. So
Xavier, you are able to put out the fire.
okay. So
Well, Doris walks over to where the corpse of Salvador is,
Mhm.
and I mean, I can roll for it, but it'd probably be in vain. He puts his boot on the face, and he's trying to yank the horns off of the skull.
Yeah.
and
You
he
may-
goes,
Okay.
"This is disappointing. We didn't see any of the show."
Give me a strength check.
Got a point.
we didn't see any
yeah,
of this show.
Definitely not very good. Strength check 7.
7. As you go to pull them off, the one on the left-hand side actually just turns to ash in your hand.
Oh.
And the one on the right doesn't really give, causing the head to twist and the entire skull to fracture from the spine.
Well, that's disappointing too. I wanted to put his horns on my armor. I'm very disappointed with this place.
We all are.
And he just kind of plops down on the ground next to the corpse.
I want to
Look, everybody, I'm glad.
body.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to pat down the vampire's body and then shove her in the bag of holding.
investigation.
I
It's
want
called making a statement. I have to investigate to loot? Oh no.
Would you like some help? Yeah. After I'm done, I'll go back.
Well,
And,
no, but yeah.
I'll go back and get assist.
Oh wow, shocking. 5.
Yeah, well,
That's
I'm-
with the assist.
That's with the assist.
Oh no,
And-
that's better. 18.
18. All right. So
16 and 3.
you find an elixir of health,
Cool.
a let's see here. Where is my page? You find a small satchel of gold pieces, totaling 2,000 gold.
Ah.
I feel like it's all the money, man.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I don't even know how much money I have.
Should just roll for it and be done with it.
You find a strange green potion that you do not recognize.
The cat.
And finally, a very thin journal. It looks like it was once a much bigger book, but as you kind of hold it in your hand, it looks as though all but one page have been torn out of it.
All right. And into the bag of holding.
I can investigate those later.
While I'm sitting next to the next to Salvador, I'm also kind of looking over him to see if there's anything left behind by him that's not disintegrated. Weapon, any kind of satchels, anything.
So,
Sorry,
you
no,
do
sorry.
see on the ground as you make a quick glance around, make your investigation.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. I don't
that-
remember what that does.
Xavier,
Plus
what are you doing?
D4.
It's a D4. After we're done patting on the vampires, like, oh, come help me look in the back. And I'll grab Vale and I will go look in the back.
What?
Oh,
What?
you're looking in the back. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Xavier, make your investigation.
Oh, I
I
have a
tried-
meeting to get to.
I drag Vale with me.
Oh, okay.
Uldoris
Tell me
rolls
what-
a dirty 20.
30-20.
Guidance.
As
are
you
you
sift through the as you sift through the ashes next to the demon, your hands close on the strange rod-like weapon he was wielding, and as you kind of pull it up out of the ash, the golden handle with scroll work leading up to a curtain-shaped scythe. Slightly rusted and tinged with blood, very theatrical looking. You now have the scythe curtain call.
25 for my investigation.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Did you add guidance?
I did. I rolled a 3.
Yes.
Is this the weapon he used to murder everybody I love, basically?
Not that you recall. I mean, when you recall seeing this guy, he was humanoid, had a regular like sword, didn't seem like a demon aside from his actions.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. I know that everybody is super excited about the shiny stuff that the bad guys had, but we currently are in the middle of a flaming tent, and what do you think the city guard are going to do when they see a council member
She
here?
put it-
Let's
she put it-
go.
I put it out.
Xavier put it out.
We're cleaning up their city. We're doing them a favor.
Oh my god.
Xavier put the fire out.
We've
And
got
and just so you are aware, Eldores. Hello?
Yes.
That scythe is 3d10 for its damage, plus 1d8 fire.
Woof.
Holy shit.
Before even casting Identify.
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot.
Ow.
The scythe of inflict wounds. For real.
Basically. Plus modifiers.
Plus
Plus a
fire.
D8.
Jeez.
Watch it be a
Anyway, so Xavier, you walk into the back room and your jaw hits the ground.
Oh,
How
fuck.
dare
Why
you,
did you do that
Johnson.
again?
Pick
You
that up.
found a dragon horde.
Oh, God.
As you come in here, there are chests of just rare and weird shit laying around everywhere. Immediately, your eyes see staves and scrolls, a small pedestal in the center of the room, a chest full of all kinds of things here. Are you going to search the entire room with that 25, or like one particular area?
I think he more fixates on like the items, like the staves and all that.
Okay. You find. Let's see here.
Ooh, give me one. Where'd all my pens go? There they are. Okay.
There is definitely a staff, which for some reason didn't copy over to my notes that I have luckily still open on another page. One staff on the staff, it looks to be kind of long and gnarled, and as you get a little closer to it, it looks as though it is carved out of the wood to look like thousands and thousands of cockroaches and termites and insects crawling through the wood.
Oh, it's like they follow me wherever my eyes go. Sorry.
Gross.
Yeah.
All right.
On top of that, items. First thing that obviously Xavier would see is there are two, I think it was, two scrolls hanging out in this room.
Hanging out down the
Just
street.
chilling.
Definitely
Chilling.
grab those.
Mm-hmm.
Cracking open a cold one.
Dude.
Cracking open an old one.
My brain translated 2 scrolls to 2 squirrels. I was like, yeah.
Yes, Apollo would love
Squirrels
me.
hanging out.
If Xavier's just looking for the major items, that's all you can see. It would require like a thicker go around through boxes and crates and things like that to find everything.
You also said something about like, is there any like chests of like gold or anything like that? Just
Laying open? No. There are lots of chests though.
He'll pick through a couple.
I'm gonna roll a d4 here for that. See which one
catches my eye.
Which one catches your eye.
And now I
One,
am
two,
ready to roll
three.
Thieves' Tools check.
Okay. As you open this box, there is one single what looks like pearl sitting in the middle of a bunch of velvet.
How big is it? Like a smaller box? Like a
It is a smaller box. Yeah,
So it's
probably
like-
probably about the size of a wormwood dice tray.
Okay. He'll close that and go into his bag.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do one more.
Where am I? 2. Okay. Your eye catches a slightly larger chest, a little bit longer, about arm's length. So you kind of pull it open, and inside there are 20 arrows of +2 ammunition.
He grabs all of those and puts them in the side pouch.
I keep forgetting I'm supposed to not tell you what magic items are before you identify them.
I mean, they're arrow. They were arrows. They looked special anyway, so I was like,
They're special pointy
Elena,
arrows.
Elena probably will like these. I look over at Val. Should I do another one?
Another one what?
Boxes.
I
I don't know if she's still here or not.
She wasn't gonna be, but then there was lots of stuff.
That's right. We should probably go.
Vale, did you want to look in anything?
Yes.
Vale, you walk over to one of the crates. Since Xavier is openly looking around, and as you open it up, your eyes immediately light up.
Oh no.
There's a diamond about the size of your fist in this box.
It's sentient, and it starts hurling insults at you.
Oh. No.
That'll make Leif happy. He can bring you people up if you go down.
Yank.
Xavier will go at another box.
Do you want to do one more, Vale?
No. Need to leave.
Okay. And then the only other thing in this room here is the plinth in the very center. And as you both turn around and glance at it, on this pedestal, it looks very similar to the one that was in the Chained Oblivion's tower. But on top of it, you see a mote of light that looks like it's chained down by these almost black chains that hover over top of the mote of light. And at this point, Elena, you come rushing into the tent.
What is going on?
Why are you here?
This
Council meeting's over?
Oh my god.
is there was there another crate or anything?
There's a bunch of other crates.
I'll go do another one.
I want to poke some thing.
Paula,
I want to poke the thing.
we need to get out of here. Okay.
Then leave. I can get out very fast.
Sapala doesn't respond to him. She just gets up and walks back over here. It won't click. Do the clicky thing. Do the clicky thing. It's not doing it. Yeah, over here. And she's going to. You said there was carnies back here, right? That were cursed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go see if I recognize anybody.
As you walk in, a room that looks like had been full of caged animals and strange oddities now just looks like a room full of people in cages. A mother and child kind of hold each other in a cage that looked to have been that has a sign next to it calling them a lioness and her cub. A cage labeled a minotaur. You just see a man in kind of a butcher's apron, stained with blood, sitting up against the side of one of the curtains. One titled Lobster Boy. Inside is just a small child who's at the moment looking around frantically, looking at his hands and playing with his fingers.
Sapala is going to collapse right there, and she's just gonna start crying, and she's gonna say in her earring, "Please come help."
Well, Doris immediately beelines
Yeah, same.
that room.
Yeah.
Glaive is following.
Glaive?
What?
I need you to take a look at this when you have a moment.
And I go to my earring. BTW, you missed the council meeting, and they're not pleased with you.
What is BT Dubs? Do we have time for this?
Yeah, well, I'm cleaning up their streets, so...
Vale, bring the
I'm
thing.
letting you know.
Can I... Am I
I
able to
don't
bring
think we
the
can.
thing?
I don't think we can move it.
Fine,
Vale,
I'll be there in just a second.
Vale, do you attempt to move it?
Ugh. I'm having issues.
That was the last time she was seen.
Yeah.
No.
As you reach for the mote of light, your hand passes directly through it and the chains.
Oh, okay.
And as you glance around, there
wait.
are a number of vials on the ground surrounding the plinth.
Vials?
Vials.
Can I
Like
try and catch it
agony
in one?
vows?
As you pick up the vial, it is full of a strange, almost glowing liquid. kind of matches the glowing of the mote
Thing.
of light. Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing with this.
I don't think we should mess with this.
No.
Back to looting.
It's on a big like stone thing.
Yes.
Two people here with the lowest strength.
I'm on my way.
I'm waiting. I'm not messing with it anymore.
Okay.
Sapala, as Eldorez and Elena come in, I assume you're all going to start helping release people from their cages.
Yes.
What is
Sapala's
this?
Sapala's basically just gonna be crying and like kind of rocking herself, just saying "I'm sorry" over and over and over again.
Elena and Eldorez, one of you two make a strength check with advantage.
Elena, you've got those gauntlet thingamajiggers, don't you?
I do.
Do
Gauntlet
it.
thingamajiggers.
Elena de Swolo.
As we are still back there, Xavier is looting a little bit more.
All right. As you look around more, I'm going to assume that you're pretty much going to go through everything here.
Pretty much. I can get us out of here quickly.
You find 2 more gems that you're not sure their value. What looks to be 1 individual wind chime.
He's being very careful now, by the way.
Yes, I am. What looks like a backpack, a entire chest of about 3 more of those vials that Vale just found, and another potion of a thick reddish liquid. Oh, no, that's it.
So, ending with the thick red liquid potion.
Am I still here?
You just showed up.
I meant in the chat. Everybody got really quiet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're here now.
All right. What happened? What's going on? Sapala's probably with the people right now.
There's a glowing thing here. Looks important.
This glowing thing. It looks important.
I'm not totally sure what it is.
My life.
I put my hand on it and I cast Identify.
As you go to put your hand on it, your hand it goes immediately through it. And you have to kind of pull your hand back and hover it just over it. Are you identifying the light or the chain?
The light is what's important, and I will use a second Identify on the chain.
But light?
The light is first. The light is first.
I am going to message you what the light is.
I want to make a vague 90s sci-fi reference, but I can't remember it.
Yeah,
it's helpful.
Best kind of references.
Waiting on a message from Caroline. Wow, that's horrible.
It was beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I mean what he sent me.
What even?
Apparently, we all need to make Constitution saving throws, otherwise our souls get sucked out.
I mean, I don't have a soul, so it's okay.
You're welcome.
Or wait, did I get it back?
I sent it to the wrong chat, but you're in that one, so hold on.
Am I?
Did you? I don't know.
Yeah, hold on.
Did I get my soul back when you died, died, Yildiris? Sorry, it was a slip of the tongue.
Why do I not?
Oh! Oh, well, yeah, everybody else did leave that chat, and I didn't know how to. Okay. Okay.
Confused.
Okay. I am going to be... My face is just going to do a horrible scrunching motion. Like it is physically painful to look at the amount of disappointment and anger that is mounting upon my facial structure.
boy.
That I can't see this.
Take a step back.
I'm sad that I can't see this.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
what?
What is it?
What is that?
Okay, the chains and the light are attached to a stone pillar.
Mhm.
Okay. Vale,
Yeah.
I need you to put, or to just get your hands free right now.
Okay.
Put your hands around the light. It's going to need something to rest on.
Okay.
Do not screw this up. I swear to.
What?
What?
I stubbed my toe and I dropped my phone. I'm sorry.
I don't know
Ow.
what's happening.
George.
Do not screw this up.
Screw what up?
This is the Raven Queen Spark.
Okay.
I am
What's
going
going
to try to break the chains. Xavier, I need you to work with me on this.
The
You have
heck?
to spell magic.
Oh no.
Do I have it prepared? I do. I do have it prepared.
Things just got super intense over here.
They did. Okay. All right. So what are we doing? Explain this to us.
With all the gold and stuff, and we're over here unlocking cages.
We're over here screaming at each other.
What is going on? What are we
Do we
doing?
hear
Give us
this?
instructions.
Do we hear them screaming?
Sapala's losing her mind and everybody's having a heyday.
We
I'm
have
not.
disconnected. One sec,
I
guys.
am not having a heyday.
Pause. We have disconnected for some reason.
Who did?
We disconnected
did.
him.
Stream couldn't handle it.
Couldn't handle the
I
tears.
feel that.
Bye, Cal's mom.
Watch me never start.
Okay, we're back.
streaming to
We're
be-
back.
She was waving at us.
We're
I
back.
waved back. Ah!
We're good.
All of the parents are making cameos tonight.
We
All
back?
right.
All right.
When I
Xavier is ready.
Okay. Bye, Mom.
when my parents showed up, they were like, "Which one's George?" I was like, "That one."
All right. So Xavier is ready. What are we doing?
I don't know. Waiting on AJ.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Fail.
Okay. You grab those chains. I'll grab these chains. Or is the spell coming from the pillar? Because it's attached to the pillar. Yeah, dispel the pillar. Right? Right.
Okay. Okay. Now?
There. Okay, hold on. Oh, why? I was just supposed to be in the city to get some food and bake and maybe, I don't know, hang out with people that I care about, not deal with God problems.
You know,
Just one day.
You know what? Give me 1 second. I cast Identify in the fucker. 'Cause
Okay.
he's
You deal
don't know
with
what the
God
fuck he's doing.
problems every heckin' day.
I cast
Can I put my
Identify.
hands down?
I want to know what the shit is.
I cast a 6th level dispel magic on the pillar.
Hang on.
Why did you need Xavier to do it if you had it?
And Vale
Because we need it from 2 sides.
and Vale disappears.
Are you casting it on the
No.
the moat or the chains?
I want
The
to allow that to
chains.
happen.
No, not you. Xavier.
I cast it on the chains because he told me what the moat was.
Oh, yeah. I didn't tell you what the other part was. My bad.
Yeah, which is really confusing. Okay, let's check this out.
Don't know what's happening. I'm involved.
Same.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh,
That
What
not there. We don't know.
We can't tell you. You're not here.
Can
George is
Okay,
there.
as-
Tell George.
I will cast. Shit. I will try that.
Oh,
I'll try. I'll cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
It's not as effective as you'd think.
All right, so you're casting Dispel Magic at 3rd level, and Glaive, you're casting Dispel Magic at 6th level.
I'm gonna explode.
Hope you don't have any magical items on, George.
No, not even one.
You just fucking explode.
Glaive, I'm sorry, I misheard. So yes, you are casting 6th?
Yes, I am.
All right, I would like both of you to make an Arcana check. Glaive with advantage.
No, it would be a whatever. It would be a intelligence, or it will be the caster's casting
sure.
modifier.
Take the Arcana check, damn it.
I want to be true to the rules. I'm sorry.
0 in Arcana, George.
Yeah, but he's got a lot. He can make up for it.
I want to do stuff too.
I like how George is slowly just like.
Holy crap! I am opposite George today. I got a 19 and a 20.
I say that's a good thing, right?
I didn't roll
I'm
that
opposite
high,
George.
but I rolled an 18 plus 5.
Those are natural numbers, by the way. So
So we rolled
That'll be
18, 19, 20.
Oh.
So my total is 23.
23, and what'd you have, Glaive? 29?
oh, is it just a modifier?
It's just the modifier.
You spellcast.
Oh, then 24. I'm sorry. 24.
All right.
When it-
So the two of you
Oh, yours is only plus 4?
focused on one of the chains holding down the moat, and one of the links break. There are 3 more.
Oh, God.
Wait, you did the same one?
Did you guys
did
do
separate
two separate ones?
I did a different one.
Okay, so both of you focus on separate chains, and neither of them break.
Oh, shit.
The worst.
We do need to focus and work together. Fantastic.
So Paula has Dispel Magic, but she's losing her mind.
I'm gonna cast guidance. on
Glaive, make a
Glaive.
perception check.
How many are there?
There's 4 total.
Oh, we gotta cast. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Glaive.
You said perception?
With guidance.
I'm helping.
Oh, right. I don't have perception trained, so that is just a +4, so 22.
22?
With guidance.
You do notice that there is a couple of empty vials and a couple of full vials on the ground of a strange liquid that's matching the color of the moat as well.
I'll pick one up and do a first level identify real
I
quick.
was just gonna say, if you
Mhm.
drink that, I.
How do you think I plan on getting the spark out of here?
Excuse me.
Well, I guess
gonna drink it?
Paula really wouldn't know because she's going crazy.
Losing her mind.
Ooh. Ooh, look. God power.
I am your Raven Queen
Ooh, piece of
now.
candy.
I've been sitting here waiting for that moat to go, oh,
Ooh.
you had to
Yeah, it's
steal
not
my
me that's
thunder.
supposed to eat it. It is Vale.
All right, so you cast the first level identify.
Yes.
That is oil of etherealness.
I am.
Oh.
And that does.
I don't know what that is.
Oil of etherealness is an oil that you can slather on your body, and it will grant you the ability to basically step into the border between the material plane and the ethereal plane for about, I think it's 10 minutes?
So it's
No,
an
up to 8
essential
hours,
oil.
actually.
I get it.
Yes, it's an essential oil that gets you between Earth and the ethereal plane.
I need that. They need to start selling
Oh,
it.
so that's how he's gonna get them. Okay. Alright, well,
Oh.
we still need to snap the chain, so Vale,
Ain't that dandy.
oil yourself up, apparently.
What?
Just starts pouring oil on Vale.
Time to lather up.
I'll do it.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Well,
uncork the bottle and start slathering myself up like I'm a hog at a Hickfest.
Oh.
Ew.
What?
Just
The problem
Alright.
is
So
I've
many
seen that.
questions. Yeah.
All right. So 10
same.
minutes as you coat yourself in this oil, and as you feel it kind of seep into your pores, it's almost got a menthol type of effervescence to it that
I love that
you can
smell.
feel kind of sting your eyes and open your sinuses as you spread it in, causing you to feel very cold.
Vapor rub.
it's Vicks Vapor Rub.
It's yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's Vicks Vapor
I
Rub.
think I have some. Is this gonna work?
As you cover your body with it, you also begin to see shapes forming
Oh boy.
all around you. What started first as just blurs in your vision, small squiggles here and there, like little eye wiggles, seem to coalesce into shapes and then silhouettes. From silhouettes into hooded figures. From hooded figures into a crowd of people all around you in a massive circle, all of them about 10 feet away from this orb, standing inside Vale and Xavier, and as they stand there looking at you, the torso of these shadowy figures all around this orb, all staring right behind you. And as your head turns, directly behind you in this circle of spirits, you hear your eyes turn face to face with a massive, red-skinned. Make a religion check.
Red skinned religion check.
Ooh. A red
Have you been a
skinned
good
religion.
boy or a bad boy? Let's see if you're going to heaven or hell. Religion. Jesus Christ!
Please don't pick Glaive.
Is
Natural
AJ is Glaive losing his halfling mind?
Probably.
No, his operator is.
AJ is losing his mind because I've rolled 18, 19, and 220 so far this game.
Wow.
Ah.
Chained by the very same black chain, pulled down by to its knees, its arms dug into the ground, its horns wrapped with 5, 6 of these black void chains. You are not eye to eye, you're like knee to high with Orcus.
Don't break the chains. Don't break the chains.
Behind you, you see the plinth, chained, and the orb on it as well. However, the chains on it seem lessened, like you could actually touch them on here.
Oh, wait, are they connected to him?
They are.
Don't break
Oh
the
boy.
chains.
I have a choice to make.
Oh
Maybe
no.
a good one.
How in the great bloody hells did you get caught? I am addressing Orcus. Is he not able to answer me? Oh.
Porky.
I did not understand that, DM.
Said he let his guard down.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, I speak that.
I could make you powerful too.
I will cut you, Glaive.
Don't you do it, Glaive. Don't you do it.
was the beginning. You could be the end. You need a translation?
I do. I'm sorry.
He said, I
Um,
made Salvador powerful. I could make you powerful. He was the beginning. You could be the end.
How
Okay.
is Vale
Thank
hearing
Snap,
this?
George.
I speak
Wow.
Abyssal, okay?
Off on Cal, and it's really getting on my nerves. Okay. How to say this politely?
Fuck off.
August, your lordship. Also, Peggy, you always address people with politeness.
Oh,
Gosh.
this is not the time for this conversation.
Anyways, yes, it is.
which,
Anyways,
by the way, I just want to point out that Vale and Mackenzie, you both just heard him say, Orcus, your lordship.
yes.
Oh,
The
I
fuck?
am
Did we-
going
did
to
we not-
ask that you be
I heard that.
patient with us because we have a delicate situation here. I cannot let you go free on this plane. And I apologize.
Orcus is
for
the
that.
bad guy. Orcus is the bad guy.
Shh.
Sorry.
I will attempt to return you to your plane so that you can rule over your part of the Nine Hells. Hold on. DM question.
Mhm.
Orcus is part of the Nine Hells and not the Abyss, right?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't want to fuck that up. I do not require power. Because I have enough and I have my friends to keep me humble. In exchange, I would ask that you not cause any undue harm to my compatriots.
Dare bargain with the Prince of Undeath. You dare bargain with the
George?
Prince of Undeath.
I was getting there. I was waiting for him to ask.
Sorry, what? I was talking over you. Did he accept that bargain?
He said you dare bargain with the Prince of Death.
Undeath.
Undeath.
Yeah, that thing.
It was an elective.
I have already died once. No, twice. Twice now? Twice now. Yes, I do dare bargain with you, Lord Orcus, Master
Persuasion
of
check.
Undeath. Oh no, I don't have that!
I
gave
definitely
you
heard that.
guidance.
Oh, you did give me guidance. Bless you, Vale. Bless you, kind sir. Where did my D20 go?
Man.
There it is. Guidance is a D4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Panic Glaive now ensues.
This is fine.
I love today. I have an 18 on the 20, a 2 on the D4, and a -1 because my charisma is junk. So 19.
Nice.
Orcus pulls tight against the chains. You hear the slack hard. He leans forward, trying to get eye level with you. You
A little
feel the
further.
heat of his breath emanating through the cold fog. Eyes penetrate into your eyes, burning like coals. Deal. If you free me,
except, or if you free me, I shall return from whence I came. Is that what he said?
Yes.
Awesome, I'm learning.
yes.
I just love the thought that he says yes.
Glade, can I put my hands down yet?
No, you can't fail. If I have to be here, you have to be there.
I mean,
Okay. I used a 4th level spell to cast Holy Weapon last time, so I'm going to use a 5th level Banishment. Well, I mean, it says it banishes them back to their home plane, right? Right?
yeah.
Panic and strife. Cal, I'm using a 5th level banishment.
Does it need to be 5th level?
I don't have a 4th level slot.
Gotcha.
And this is my last level slot over 4th.
And what are you using it on?
Fail this.
I am going to regret everything in my life and touch Orcus. So I'm directly casting it on him.
Well, that's awkward.
As a willing creature, it does not need to make the charisma saving.
Oh, you could have sent him anywhere.
And you chose the Night Hells, I'm going to assume, because you already said that.
Actually,
Uh-huh.
I'll plane shift lets me send him anywhere. Banishment says specifically his home plane.
Yeah.
Or a random plane if he's already on the home plane.
Yes.
So there is a mote of light under your hand as you reach out toward Orcus. And the light penetrates through the body. You hear him and vanishes. The chains go slack, causing them to fall to either side of the orb. You all see in the real world as the chains off to the sides. The orb, however, does not drop, continuing to remain motionless in the air.
What? Things are happening.
Wait, the chains disappeared?
They went slack, falling to the side.
Things are happening.
Grab it apparently, I guess. Grab the moat.
As you reach up, hands go through.
Glaive! Grab the moat.
Going back into Glaive's view, I look around. Are there still the hooded figures?
Yes.
He's going to creak back and forth until he turns around and very carefully walk over. Just kind of strip the chains off of the orb if I can. And try to lift the mote of light.
You pull the chains off from the moat. Your hands, you feel this warmth now emanating from it that you hadn't felt before. Almost this surge of electrical power that pulses through you as you touch it. It is solid, almost pure, like glass under the touch. No cracks or blemishes under the surface as you hold it. There's no weight to it, no heft at all, just seems to glide effortlessly across your fingers. And as you do, the crowd of ethereal beings parts like a sea in front of you, and you see, far away in the distance, a statue to the Raven Queen. Through the fog, arms extended in the shape that could hold that mote of light.
I'm gonna be right back, Vale. And then I, with the mote of light, start walking towards it.
As you start walking towards it, one of the figures in the crowd steps into your path. Pulling down their hood, you see a young-ish looking man, probably in his 20s, brown hair, kind of scruffy looking face. I'll take it for you.
Cal, you already know that's going to be an insight check.
Yeah, insight check.
I know I have that skill. Right? Yes. I have a +9. Cool. That is a 10 on the dice, so I have a 19 on that.
19. He looks tired. He looks afraid. And his eyes keep flicking over toward where you can see through the ethereal plane Elena helping someone out of a carriage.
Does she need to give it to her? I apologize. Does Elena need to give it to the Raven Queen?
If I say yes, will she come here?
Vale, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Can I hear him?
Yes.
Yes.
Fetch Elena. I am about to freak out in the worst way possible. Slather her in oil. In the oil of a third. Get her over here!
Elena, come here right now.
She's dying. Give her a second.
Right now.
So
Right now.
I finish helping, and I'm like, okay.
No time
and
to think. Just now.
I
Right
head
now.
over. I head over.
Here, hold still.
What? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You
10 minutes of that passes. Because that's how long it takes.
That's an awkward 10 minutes.
Yeah, especially for Glaive and
Xavier.
character here.
I know who this is.
Come here often.
Elena, as yourself, your eyes begin to adjust to being between the material and ethereal plane. You see those figures around, bringing you memories back to being in the fog at the start of your journey with me as your dungeon master, and the realm for those who wait. You see familiar faces here who had been in that amphitheater the night that Orcus attacked. Figures who had been captured by him in the mist. And you see Glaive standing right across from Daniel.
And I cast guidance on her and shove her forward.
I hold out the mote of light to her, like Daniel or like
You don't know his.
Adam receiving the gift of life from God on the Sistine Chapel. Blech. Yes, it is absolutely pretentious, and Glaive is visibly freaking out.
Take it.
Take it to her. Take it to her now.
What's going on?
Hi, Elena.
Hi, Daniel.
This is awkward.
I walk over to Glaive. What's going on?
Full context.
Yeah.
This is the spark of the Raven Queen. You are giving it back to her in that statue. Now.
I take it from Glaive and I hold it. And I turn to Daniel and say, "Are you going to go when I put this in the statue?"
It's up to you. I waited before, and then Orcus brought me here. and I have not left. I do wish to see my family again, but if you want me to stay and wait, I will.
I want you to be safe and happy.
Either way, I would be happy. For one, I'd be with my family. The other, I would be with you.
I'm gonna just cry.
I leave it to you, Elena.
Go to your family. And when it's my time, I'll find you.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
I don't blame you.
Love you. And I go put it in the statue.
As you put it in the hands of the statue, the folds of the dress open as you had seen before in your original vision, the white light piercing through the fog, and those figures who had opened begin to pass along. Just as they enter the white light, you see them just fade. Daniel approaches the light, turns one last time back toward you, gives a wave, and walks off. You watch as he fades.
Cry. Just tears.
And after a few minutes, both of you, the oil begins to wear off. The mist around you seems to fade as the regular world comes back in around you.
I am okay.
Is the orb still floating in the other room?
Nope, the orbs vanish.
Okay. I mean, not that Uldoris would know that. I was more just for curiosity's sake.
Yeah, sorry.
Tears, and I just walk out of the room.
From Vale and Xavier's perspective, you would watch as Glaive and Elena picked up the orb and basically walked through a wall of the tent and walked back in.
Okay.
We're not crazy, are we? Xavier is looking at Vale. We're not crazy, are we? Or at least a different sort of crazy.
Look, all I know is the Singorn City Guard has a horrible response time.
Are there still more of those potions?
Oh, there are 3 more.
I grabbed them.
Uldoris is propped up on the edge of one of the cages. He's got both feet up on the edge of the cage, and he's trying to pry the door open with his 2 hands. And he's just...
Yell anime and use the site.
Sapala is literally rocking herself and sobbing and saying "I'm sorry" over and over and over and over again.
I think so was Kayla a minute ago.
Yes, I was doing that too, because Kayla knows, but Sapala doesn't.
Well, we have all that done. How is the cages? Elena, are there still more that needs to be unlocked?
Cal, is that you?
What?
Is that you
Tapping.
making that tapping noise?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Elena just turns to you and just crying and just like, yeah, like, oh, yeah.
Ooh,
The girls are losing.
Smeared makeup doesn't look good on you, and he waves and
She
presses
just
hesitation.
flips you off. Like, she doesn't care. Like,
He was
tears.
fine. He puts the makeup back on. Exactly where it was.
I'm gonna go see if anyone needs help over there.
I'm gonna do the
I'm
same.
going with you, Vale.
I
No.
follow along.
As you all come in, most of the cages are open. The only one remaining has Uldoris, struggling to pull the lock off. And on the inside, you see a man. It says the Wild Man. He's got very long facial hair at this point. Looks like it's been growing out for years. And he's kind of like leaning up against the bars with Eldora's kind of trying to push on the lock and help, but
Okay.
can't really get the
Okay.
leverage.
Stop. Let me get this. And
Ah,
he'll,
this one's really tough.
Xavier flicks his wrists and lock picks up here and he goes and picks the lock.
Can I just sit next to Sapala? I
sure
want to hug her.
That's a 28 to unlock it.
She refuses your hug.
She just
No.
sits next to you and nods understanding.
I rolled a 28 Thieves' Tools
Okay.
check.
The lock opens and the person comes out, throws his arms around both you and Eldora's. Thank you.
Why did
At this point,
You're welcome.
the young boy who had been in the cage with the lioness runs over to you, Sapala, and throws his arms around you. The mother who had been with him comes over, kneels down on the ground, hugs you as well, Sapala. As one by one, everyone in the room comes over to you, Sapala, and throws their arms around you.
She's still in the same emotional state. At this point she's blaming herself. She just keeps saying it's my fault. I'm sorry.
The little boy who's hugging you looks up into your face.
Gives you.
It's not your fault.
No,
I
too
left.
cute.
I left y'all.
And
I
we
should have
followed.
stayed.
And we followed.
I should have stayed. I was supposed to die.
If you had died, who would have saved us?
Y'all wouldn't need saving if I would have died. If I had died, this would have all been over.
If you had died, we'd still be under him back in Wildmount. We'd just be colder. For now. Let us. And he throws his arms around you again.
She loses it, I guess. I mean, there's nothing else she can do. She's a sobbing mess.
Eventually, the hugs stop. Everyone's just kind of sitting there for a little bit, unsure of what to do.
I mean, nobody else knows what's going on.
Did Eldorus get the horns off the head of that demon?
He got the head.
Close enough.
I have a one-horned demon head.
We'll work on it.
Hey, Cal, I got a stupid question.
Can I give a stupid answer?
No.
If you want.
During my previous stay in Singorn, I've been introduced to the captain of the guard.
That's a good question.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
I have. He hates me.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Anyway, so a few minutes pass. Finally, as you're all still in here, how long would you guys say you've been in here?
I was gonna head out to the front
Yeah.
and wait for the guards to eventually show up.
I
All right.
probably would have followed.
As you head out to the front of the tent, you see that the tent is completely surrounded by guards. And between every 3 guards, you see a member of what looks like Ananduil's brigade she had been in, wearing the same green outfits, wearing with the same staves. And as soon as you step foot outside of the tent, simultaneously they all slam their staves into the ground, and this green field washes over the entire tent. from all sides, all around, encircling the entire tent in a massive circle.
Elena name drop.
So this is your plan to stand outside and be
Dale
useless?
can name drop.
As you say that, one of the guards that you recognize, the male who had come to deliver the information before, I can't remember. Did I give his name?
Oh,
Anyway, the other Eladrin
Okay.
that I have introduced so far steps forward. What's going on here?
It's probably
Well,
about this is probably about the time that Uldoris would walk out carrying the one-horned demon head.
Well, what happened here was
This
Doing
Yes,
your damn
that.
jobs.
a demon had appeared here and had.
You
killed-
sound like you're lying.
He's very hurt and tired. We helped uncurse all these supposed freaks at this carnival. You're not coming through if you're saying something.
No, he's
Speechless.
Oh, okay.
speechless.
I would be too if my job was on the line like that.
And I'm full on telling the truth. You can use any sort of magic to do so.
Also got dozens of witnesses.
Dozens of witnesses that were the people that were transformed. Also, some of the people who were also transformed that were working as carnies. They can vouch for us.
Not to mention one of Taldor's most wanted.
Yeah.
Can I? He turns from green to blue on the spot. Can I take you back to my superiors?
Speak up.
Can I take you back to my superiors?
Yeah, I'll go.
I mean,
All
For them too.
all you lot.
for what
sure.
purpose?
I mean, kind of starts turning a little bit back green. I mean, your best case, you tell them, and they believe you, and hey, great. Worst case, they don't believe you, and you're under arrest for inciting a panic, destroying
For
public property.
doing your jobs.
No,
I
that
get
I
it.
don't
I
just-
get it. You're
you-
threatened by our efficiency,
They just
and
need to.
you
they
need us
just-
to talk to your superior. It's cool.
Well,
I
I'm
can't-
willing to make our case.
he'll also have to see the scene. Might as well just bring him here. We'll stay here. You have. I mean, we can't get out. I gesture to the giant green energy field.
It's just green light. Like you're just covered in green light.
Really? Come up and
Mhm.
poke it.
I'll flash and no bang.
Yep. Your hand just moves freely. It's on you. It's like you're surrounded by a flashlight.
Interesting. Run out of funds at the magic school.
Get Ardris down here.
Really do nothing.
One of the guards run off. Xavier, as you're in there, is one of your fidgeting things? Would you ever just cast prestidigitation randomly or anything like that?
For practice, maybe, yeah.
If the thought had crossed your mind while you were waiting, you attempt to cast prestidigitation and nothing happens.
Oh, is it like an anti-magic field?
It's an anti-magic field.
Well, they
Elena's
can do
gonna
something.
Elena's
could
gonna walk
try.
out finally. Maybe carrying Sapala.
As you come out, you shield your eyes from this bright green light.
Holding
ain't carrying
Sapala's
me.
hand.
Come on,
Holding
take-
Sapala's hand.
Elena, take the time you need. We've got this.
What's
There,
The
It's okay.
inept police have finally showed up.
oh well?
After a while-
this is yours, by the way. I hand you your letter.
the official
okay.
letter
You're an
thingy.
ambassador. Yeah.
Official ambassador
After
letter.
about half an hour passes, Ardruil comes down, and Elena, you see that same guy from the council chamber, the
Fuck!
vice protector, comes walking down.
inside. Back inside.
Oh. Knock on half an hour and you're already in this lot. What's the story?
Are you in charge here?
I am.
What took them so long?
The Nulg Brigade has been outside since the fire started. I ordered them to hold back to see what would occur.
Oh, okay. So while there were civilians inside that we rescued, by the way, they just hung out outside and did nothing.
Correct.
We're here taking care of the mess in your city.
We had been informed there was a plot to destroy the world and wanted to see if anything would come of it. And it would appear, his eyes lock on Elena, they were right.
You were told someone was trying to destroy the world, so you decided to sit back and watch. Sounds about right.
Some allies we have.
Well,
I'm going to just interrupt this lovely powwow of snark and sass real quick. You, guy in charge, I need somebody that is very knowledgeable in magic and the planes.
Do you require
Please.
to know?
I had to talk with Orcus directly because he was over there chained up in the tent on the ethereal plane. I need to talk to somebody who knows about magic and other planes. Now, please. Thank you.
No, I was wrong. That's the look of someone whose ass is on the line.
I guess I'll just stay back here with my knowledge and shit and do nothing.
Xavier, I appreciate everything that you are. I do.
But that's the type of magic I study.
I didn't know that. You know what I've seen you do? I saw you turn people into dust with knives. I see you throw fireballs. I saw you summon a fire. Whoa!
Stop!
Ambassadors, I require a word.
I lift the head up in the air and I go, is anybody concerned that I have this? No! Do you see what I have in my hand?
At this point, Sapala's just gonna start walking home. She's done.
What do you need?
He motions toward Vale to come forward too. Ambassador.
Vale.
I can't hear you.
Damn, I had a good one too.
What'd you say?
What was it?
What was it?
He said, could I have a word? I said, I'll give you two, and they better be my apologies.
Damn, did you say that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? He looks you and Elena dead in the eye. Apologies.
Okay, now we can get started.
You have the backing of the entire Singon force on your line. Have you need call? You are deputized within the military of Singon, along with your ambassadorship. I believe every word. I see that head. And I've heard the first-hand accounts from those in the room. We elves are proud, and you know that. So you know it means a lot when I say, I apologize.
Can any of us hear this conversation,
No,
or is it hushed?
no, he went off. Xavier might be able to read his lips.
I was looking. I would have read his lips. Ooh.
Elena?
Vale.
Good enough for you?
Yeah.
All right.
So we need your assistance convincing others in the council who walked out.
You have my
We're
word, I
telling the
shall
truth.
attempt to sway them.
We need to start preparing the city.
And the gods shall prepare.
All right.
Vale, your
Yes.
grandmother is very confused.
I'm not surprised.
She has no idea why she has been moved to the Citadel. She thinks it is because she is at the end of her life.
be
Maybe
fair,
you
my
should-
request was a little misconstrued.
Maybe
But it's okay.
Maybe you should go visit your grandmother. At least yours.
I
I mean, both of us are racist
don't think
assholes,
that's
so
necessary.
at least yours doesn't have any power in the freaking council.
Zapala, as you walk toward the edge of the guard, they just part and let you walk right through.
She's just kind of done with today.
The carnies all turn to like the rest of you guys. Eric specifically. Little awkward, but could we stay with you till we figure out where we're going?
Yes, follow me. I'll take you home. Let's go.
Yes, we.
So he starts walking towards home.
Xavier,
Eldoris.
did you guys get everything out of the back? I mean,
Just-
you were in there for a long time.
We pretty much got everything correct.
A lot of things happened.
There is a lot of oddities that you did not grab. Some circus attractions that you could definitely take a look at. But
Did
from the
I-
back room you did.
Did I find any gold or anything back there?
Gold specifically, yes.
How much money are we getting?
Collectively, for the
Do we have
party.
Do we have enough to buy a boat, a ship, an airship?
Buy a traveling circus for ourselves. We could.
You found
I know
What
it.
circuses?
I know
What?
a tiefling in Wildmount that we could lend
Trying
it
to hear
to.
this.
you found 26,000
26,000
gold pieces.
It was more money than I've ever seen, but luckily I was able to count it.
On the spot.
So, George, just so
And-
we know, what is the party fund?
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
26,000.
At least 26,000 now.
And
And
everyone found a level.
Yay! Even
doing
Elena, even
here?
though she was in the council room.
I was getting ready to
Fine,
die.
Elena does not gain a level.
Really?
Yeah, you weren't there.
But I was in the council dealing with racist assholes.
You went to a meeting. Everyone else defeated a demon.
gained a moral level.
I'm kidding. You can have a level.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. You can have a level.
This is level 14, right?
13.
13.
I was to say it, man. I'm behind.
All right. So everyone makes it back to the grove. Is there anything else anyone wants to do this evening?
Um,
I should probably explain what happened,
I'll go next time because I can't top this.
but that's Kayla saying that.
No, Vale, what do you got?
No, I'll do it next time.
No, Veil first. Veil first.
We've got at least 2 broken party members, maybe 3 if Eldoris breaks down.
Vale, what do
I'm
you? Vale,
not doing it now.
Vale, hit me up. What do you
Do
got?
it. Do it. Do it.
do it.
He wants to talk to his grandma.
No, I don't. I absolutely do not.
Is it the journal?
It is not. But I mean, also that. But
Okay.
Well,
What is
Xavier,
it? Just tell us.
I'll do it later.
some of the
Go for them.
Xavier will the staff, the long and gnarled beetle staff, and the 2 scrolls.
Okay.
He will
Identify?
He'll cast identify, so that's 2 of them at first level and then 1 at second level.
All right. So starting with a staff, this is the staff of swarming insects. Bet you didn't see that coming.
What?
What?
With a spell, it has 10 charges, regains 1d6 plus 4 at dawn. If you expend the last charge on a d20, roll a 1, it will be consumed by insects and be destroyed. While holding the staff, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells with your DC. Giant Insect, which is 4 charges, or Insect Plague, which is 5 charges. Oh, and Insect Cloud. While holding the staff, you can use an action to spend 1 charge to cause a swarm of harmless flying insects to spread out in a 30-foot radius from you. The insects remain for 10 minutes, making the area heavily obscured for creatures other than you. The swarm moves with you, remaining centered on you. A wind of at least 10 miles per hour disperses the swarm.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can the bugs be ladybugs?
They can be whatever bugs you want them to be.
Well, you know who has a lot of staves? Sapala. You know who wants another staff? Sapala.
Yes.
Because it has to be attuned by a bard, cleric, druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sipala is
goodness.
the swarm.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then
I just want ladybugs. I don't care.
Four-legged silk.
scrolls. Gotta find it. Where'd I go? Back to Salvador. One of the scrolls
Salvador.
is Aura of Life.
I thought you were gonna say lust, and I was like, what?
You caught me.
Where is your mind going? Do you have plans for Glaive?
Of life or light?
All of the
Let me double check.
plans.
I thought I said life.
She's
Li-
hiding.
Life. Life.
Okay.
She's trying to hide.
Yep.
And finally, where is it? Hold on. My computer's being weird.
We're all weird.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Don't drop the phone again. There we go.
Well, don't stub your toe.
That sucked.
And Wall of Ice.
Nice. Love it. All right. Honestly, I might just go through the rest just to quickly.
How long would it take you to complete all of it?
Well, if because I have it prepared, I can cast them all. I can use up the rest of my spell slots.
Savior's magic room.
I have the pearl in the box.
Okay.
Magic place.
I'll cast identify using a slot.
That is a bead of force.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Dang it! I forgot to refill the snack cabinet.
Do you need me to tell you what bead of force
Oh
is?
no.
I know what it is.
Die in there.
Does anyone else here want me to tell you what a bead of force is?
Yes, please.
That sounds interesting.
I
I'm
know
curious.
Bead of
nothing.
force.
All of us are
Force.
wizards.
This
Yeah.
small sphere measures 3/4 of an inch in diameter and weighs an ounce. You can use an action to throw the bead up to 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 5d4 force damage. The sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed to save and is completely within the area is trapped inside the sphere. Creatures that succeeded the save or are partially within the area are pushed away from the center. Only breathable air can pass through the sphere's wall. No attack or other effect can. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the wall, moving the sphere up to half the creature's walking speed. And the sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to only weigh 1 pound, regardless of the weight of creatures inside.
Sapala can be a
Dude.
hamster.
For a minute.
That is so dope.
It's funny because Sapala can be a hamster anyway.
I know. She can be in a hamster ball.
All right. Then there's the individual wind chime.
Yep, you cast on that. That is a chime of opening.
Put it in the garden.
For those of you who don't have the book memorized, this hollow metal tube measures about a foot long, weighs 1 pound, and you can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, a lid, or a lock. The chime issues a tone, and one lock or latch of the object opens unless sound cannot reach the object. It can be used only 10 times.
So it's a consumable skeleton key.
Yep.
Does it, so it has the full 10 on it?
It has 9.
Or you can turn into a flea. And then just crawl under the door.
Gosh dang it. Can I just do like an Arcana check on the backpack? See if it's magical or if it's just a backpack.
Roll it.
I rolled a 16, so 29.
It is magical, and it has the name Heward sewn into the back of it.
Okay, I will cast identify.
This is Heward's handy haversack.
Heward.
Howard's twin brother.
We should probably return it to him.
I want to make an artificer named Howard.
It's basically a bag of holding, but a kind of more of a backpack.
It's more organized.
You're more organized.
I'm not.
Why are we
And
arguing about that?
Finally, I think the last thing you had was that potion.
Yeah. Well, there was the chest with the three. I called them Colossians. Are they just ethereal potions?
Yep, that's the oil of etherealness.
Okay. So I have 6 of those total then, because I took the 3 from the thing. Yeah, just I had the arrows, but you already technically told me what those were. So I have the thick red potion.
That is a potion of heroism.
Religious blood.
And for this one, drinking it, you regain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. During that same duration, you are under the effect of a bless spell with no concentration required.
I just want Euldoras to drink that and then all of a sudden become like this Prince Charming. He just runs around and saves everybody.
All right.
Don't I do
George
that
and I
already?
made the exact same face.
What?
All right. So
I heard Euldoras say something, but I have no idea.
And those arrows are plus 2 arrows, right? The 20.
That is correct.
All 20 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Elena,
Yeah.
may I come in?
Yeah.
I have a present for you.
Oh.
He pulls out a quiver with 20 arrows. These are magical arrows. They're very sharp. There you go.
All arrows are, but thank you.
Magically sharp. They're much.
Arrows are sharp.
They're plus 2 arrows. Enjoy.
Thank you. Sorry, I was yawning.
That was so casual.
So
She's been holding it in since the council meeting.
Yeah.
so I also have the well, Vale has that. I also have those 2 gems. But don't really
Would
have to-
Identify tell you what value of gem they are?
I don't know. Let me check this spell. There. Oh, come on. Create. Nope. I don't click ice knife.
Oh yeah, Glaive. Here, found a diamond.
No.
Thank you.
Identify. There you go. Choose one object you can touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it's magic or some other magical imbued object, you learn its properties. Whether it requires attunement, how to charge. You learn whether any
Nope.
spells are. If you said touch it throughout touch a creature. So yeah, no, it doesn't affect. Not ordinary. It will
They are
tell.
not magical gems.
It'll just say. It basically just tells me they're not magical.
Yep, they are not magical. Glaive, how much? What is the cost of a gem that you require for the resurrection spell or the healing spells?
Revivify is a 300. Resurrect is 600 or 500.
Just taking a glance at that gem that
Vale.
Vale just gave you, it is not worth 500 gold.
Revivify then.
It's
Wasn't there
worth
something special about it?
1,000.
Glaive, look at Discord.
Oh, I sent you a message on Facebook.
Oh, did you? Hold on.
George's face.
Hold on Facebook.
Yeah, I thought there was something significant about that gem.
Sweet.
Unless
tender
it was-
Christmas turkey. Oh my
Unless
goodness.
it was me making something up on the spot. I can't remember.
Okay.
Sweet tender Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
Can you
That's
please
right.
put that in the quote thingy?
Please.
Sweet tender Christmas turkey.
Apparently, the secret is butter. Lots of butter.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I just want a shirt that says that.
Sweet tender.
You can
Christmas.
get a shirt.
We're from Kayla and I are from the south. We know the secret is butter because we put butter in everything.
I put 2 sticks of butter in my chocolate chip cookies.
See?
Those were
Butter.
delicious, by the way. Thanks for sharing those.
Right?
I
Okay,
hadn't even heard of butter
I un-
cookies before you mentioned them. I
Do
didn't
you
know
not
that was a
butter
thing.
you
Huh?
put butter in your cookies?
No, butter cookies.
what are butter
Oh,
cookies?
butter cookies are good.
Okay, good. It's not just me.
No, butter cookies are delicious.
Yeah, they are.
That sounds weird.
Right?
It's those Dutch
Um,
cookies.
So,
Tell a
Glaive,
lot.
do you have anything else to say beyond sweet butter Christmas cookies?
I am currently flipping through my book, and
Temperature.
I'm still figuring out what I can do with that. Goodness.
Tell us how much it's worth.
I kind of like the
No.
mystique of not knowing.
No,
Tell Vale
I'm
how
not.
much it is.
All right, hey Vale, you know how much this is worth?
A couple hundred?
It
Maybe
is
more?
worth your liver, your heart, and your left lung.
Is that a lot?
That's a little...
Not.
The fact that Glaive knows that, though.
Your heart, your liver, and your left lung.
Sure
Specifically
not
the
the right
left
one?
one.
Wow. All hearts are priceless, to be
I'm
honest.
right-handed, so. I'd
Vale's
rather
pretty
know if it's a lot or
lean
not.
too, so I mean,
Quit doing the thing, phone. Oh, I sent you that because I want you to be prepared and not caught off guard. All right. I am going to say, Vale, I'm going to do something that I've been putting off for a very long time,
Uh-oh.
and I am really freaking nervous about it. Glaive casts Sending and talks to the person he has ignored for the better part of 2 months. Diana Van Alta. We left her back in Whitestone. This is a long time coming. Are you all right? Do you need anything? Where am I at, George? Good, keep going. We can be there in a few days. Where am I at? Thank you. Call me back sometime.
There's a brief interlude. You
elevator
receive
music.
back. Fuck off, Glaive. I'm trying to sleep. I'm fine.
It is
Oh,
late.
good. Oh, good. She's
Okay.
fine. Oh, good. Now to contact the old man.
You now realize it's about 1:30 in the morning on that side of the continent.
Was this connected to that diamond at all, or?
No. This diamond is worth a lot, and it's going to take me a while to figure out what I can do with it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I've got one more third level spell, and I'm wasting it.
I wish all my
I'm gonna
spells-
cast Sending to see if I can get it. Wait. If it's 1 o'clock here, it's about mid-afternoon in Wild now, right?
Maybe early morning. 10 a.m. I think.
All right. Then I will make a call to the Diviner. I cast Sending, messaging the Diviner. Okay, old man. That's 3 so far. I have Diana somewhere safe. What is my next step? Where do I go? What do I do? I think that's 21.
There's a couple moments. We're sorry. The number you dialed is no longer in service.
Did that old conjurer go and die on me? Damn it!
What a jerk.
Oh, I don't have any more spells.
To be fair, you don't actually hear that. You just don't sense any recipient.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to prepare the scry spell then. Vale! Hold up!
Oh no.
Do you
Yes.
have that scry orb still?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, because I think Diana doesn't have a family, a home, or lineage anymore. Can I attune to that?
I'm sorry to hear that, sure.
Thanks. I really don't want to have to tell her that. Do you need to talk to anybody first? Anybody that's important?
Masuda.
Anybody you've been putting off for a long time?
Nah.
Masuda.
No, I don't think so.
Any girlfriends you haven't spoken to and you just ghosted them? Masuda.
I'm asking Vale. I appreciate the comedy because
Or just
yes,
pops
he
out of the
deserves it.
room for a second.
by this point, Xavier's walk in. Hey, Glaive, I got a staff for you. I don't want it.
Thanks for giving me your unwanted things.
It's a cool. No, it's
What is it?
It's one I found. It's a staff of swarming insects. I won't use it. Here you go.
Neat. Thanks.
No problem. Erase that out of my inventory.
Staff of swarming insects. Alright, I'm
neat.
going to attune to that thing.
Alright, so that's going to take you an hour. Is anyone else going to do anything else?
I want to go check out that one-page journal.
Bada bing. So you pull out the journal, and it's dusty and old. Why is that in here? Oh. Okay, so as you open the one-page journal, a small vial, a greenish potion, slips out from the spine of the book. And the last page, edit in players' journals. Vale.
It's me.
It's this one. Vampire's Journal. Continue. I'm reading.
Okay.
I'm still reading.
Anyone else going to be doing anything else?
Uldoris has the demon skull head thing. I don't know, is there like a main foyer in this building? I can't remember.
Yes, there is an entry foyer.
Okay. Well, everybody's like running around, like yelling at each other, and I got this for, and I'm there, like I have it sitting on the ground in front of me, and I'm like eyeballing this thing, like giving it the business, like I'm looking at it, like you're dead meat kind of thing, and
oh shit. I missed a detail. Oh well.
About the skull, or?
No, I just remembered it though. It was something I was supposed to say and I forgot to mention it. It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. How big are is the horn that's left on this thing?
Hold on, let me look at the reference picture again. All right, let me put it this way. He was considered a huge fiend,
Oh.
and with his arms outstretched in a T pose, his horns reached to forearm length.
Oh, so the horns are humongous then.
That's like
You,
5.
I would have been
7 feet
dragging
across.
this thing.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
As big. It's like 5 to 10 feet across.
Okay.
You wanted the
looking
horns on your
around.
armor, right?
Initially, yeah, but I'm rethinking that now.
Just take the one horn fucking unicorn helmet.
It'll just be Warcraft armor, dude.
It would be front heavy. I wouldn't be able to stand up. My face would be on the
You
ground
put the other one on
24/7.
the other side to balance.
The other
it.
one disintegrated.
Oh.
So I am looking at the space above the door. I wonder if I could mount you up there. Sipala probably wouldn't like it. I have a feeling. Oh, I could put you up in my room. No, that'd be creepy. He'd be watching me. I could mount you in the. I need to stop saying I could mount you. That sounds bad.
Yep.
I could hang you up in the shadow room, so you wouldn't be able to see anything
What the heck?
ever.
I walk. Xavier's walking by after giving the staff. Hey, Eldoris, what are you? Oh.
Hear him talking to himself.
What
I'm
you got?
talking to the skull on the floor.
What you got there? Smoothie.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot you had that.
How? It's huge.
I mean, fair, but
I mean, at first I didn't
why?
even realize it was this big. This conversation's getting weird.
It was weird. I'm guessing it was weird before I got here.
I mean,
Did you need anything before I head off to bed? I might as well ask why I'm here.
actually, I do have a couple of questions. I mean, I think we all know how these vampires work, right? Maybe
Yeah.
we're watching for what's her face. What about these guys? These demons? Are they the same? I
Let me
feel like I should know this.
let me think. Would Xavier know anything?
Would Eldoris know anything?
Yeah, Xavier would definitely probably know because you're a nerd. And Eldora's, with your background, I would say that you don't know just because you haven't had a more than formal education.
What do I-
Xavier's a nerd.
What do I know?
Hold on. Gotta get the book.
That's a squeaky book.
Xavier's a nerd.
Yes.
Got those
There
metal-
are 10 million.
Oh,
Particles in the universe.
universe.
Your mama.
Cal sounds like a clumsy.
Put them into one nerd.
The fact that we all know this.
Mhm.
It's a great song.
It is.
That's really the only good part about the song.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
What?
We need to head to the temple.
What temple?
Right.
Totally. No, the one we went to tonight. We were going to go to tonight.
Oh, I don't
So-
think that's happening today.
So it was about what 8 o'clock when we actually fully went over there. Did it really take that long for us to do all that?
Well, we waited for half an hour for the guys, for what's his face to show up.
You also probably spent like over an hour identifying things.
No, 5 minutes. I I casted it. I didn't ritual it.
I don't believe you. Who
Yeah,
are you and what have you
but-
done with Xavier?
Yeah, I think it's probably later than we think it is.
That's fine.
Xavier, you would know that when a fiend is destroyed, they instantaneously reform in the abyss. Its mind and essence intact, even as its hatred is inflamed. The only way to truly destroy a demon is to seek it out in the abyss and kill it there.
So he is not truly dead, being a fiend. If we truly want to kill him, we have to go to the abyss.
Oh no, I don't really want to go there.
Well, he might start hunting us.
Been hunting
But
all my
then
life, so
we'll just we'll kill him again,
Then he'll come back again.
and we'll kill him again.
That's okay. Anything else that you need?
I mean, you don't want to go there, do you?
I mean, if this fucker's gonna keep attacking us, I'd rather take him out
I'm
in the source.
sorry. No, I'll stay here. You can go.
I'm not
You don't
saying
think
right
he
now.
can? You don't think he can see us through his former head? Do you?
I don't think so, because similar fiends are hunted in this similar way for ingredients for like enchanting or potion creation, and they can't really see through their former parts.
former parts.
Okay. If we're going to see him more, then I don't want to see him now. I'll see if, I mean, unless you want it, or maybe Glaive, maybe, I don't know, maybe one of you.
You'll have to
I
talk
al-
with Glaive for that. I don't want that thing.
I also have this. I'm reluctant to use it because of the last item I picked up that was somebody else's.
Oh, yeah. Would
And
you like-
I pull out the I don't know, is it constantly like fully apparated, or is it just a handle?
At the moment, it is just basically like a massive curtain rod. There's no curtain on the end of it. It just looks like a rod.
Kind of looks strange, but
Yeah,
here,
it looks
maybe
like
you can.
it looks like a curtain rod. What is this?
It was on Salvador. It's, I think, his weapon.
This was okay. Give me about 10 minutes, and he'll.
I
work
just
10 minutes, and we'll.
the
cast.
last rod staff thing I picked up, things didn't work out well.
Well, that was also the wand of Orcus.
Last one was literally a spine.
Yeah. This just seems like a very powerful magic
This
item.
was a curtain rod.
Let me see what it does.
Baby steps.
And it'll take 10 minutes and cast Identify.
A moment.
I just have a picture of a cat, or a video of a cat playing on my phone. Oh god, I can feel it.
So you cast Identify, and this weapon has the name Curtain Call.
It has the what?
The name,
The name
curtain
Curtain
call.
Call. Do you need me to tell you the damages again?
No, I have them written down. I just wasn't sure if there was anything else significant about it or anything.
Nothing that Xavier identifies.
So it's not going to like, I don't know, apparate in the middle of night and like suffocate me or anything.
I mean, that'd be a little hilarious, giving its name Curtain Call. But no, I don't. It's just does a lot of damage. That's really all I. Is it just is the 3d10 just slashing, or is it
Slashing,
3d?
yeah.
Okay, and then the fire. It does a lot more
Just hits
damage than
hard.
normal scythe, and then it has the added fire on top of it. I mean, if I don't have the ability to detect any curses it might have, so you might want to refrain from using it. I don't know. Try to see if Glaive is available maybe tomorrow. To check it out a little bit more. Identify gives me a lot of things, but it doesn't really give me curses.
Right. Okay.
So probably have to like detect good and evil or something similar to that. Detect curse. I don't think that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing.
I guess I just worry. I mean, it's bad enough that he's probably going to come after us again, but I worry about him being able to see and hear everything that we're doing.
Well, if you want me to, I have one more thing I can do. If you want to get rid of it. Just to be certain.
I mean, part of me does, but maybe I can use it. I don't know.
Well,
it seems very strong, you know?
Are we talking about the skull or the curtain call?
I'm talking about the curtain call.
Oh, that's yeah, it seems very powerful. Yes, and you know, it's your type of weapon. It's what you would use.
Yes, the last thing I need to do though is be running around saying it's curtains for you. Okay.
That would be pretty good. I think he said that before. I think he might have said that in the battle.
Yeah.
But have Glaive check it out for any other malicious intent. And if it's just a very powerful weapon that does a lot of damage, I don't see why not. It didn't. Does it require attunement?
I was just going to ask that. It does.
Yes,
It does. So yeah, have Glaive check it out. Now, did you want to keep the skull if you're worried about him possibly finding you? Because I'm not entirely sure if they can still use that.
I mean, I was going to see if maybe Glaive could use it, but I think it served its purpose.
All right. Well, I
should be able to get rid of
it. Yes, I can do something to get rid of it. Do we have like a fire pit or anything like that? Okay, I got it. We got the forge. I also got the nod from us. Kayla, just big old head nod. We'll take it to a fire pit. Are you sure you want me to get rid of it?
I mean, I was thinking about, enhancing my armor with it, but it's strange. It like grew like 10 times its size on the walk over here.
I think it's a little large for a bit of armor.
Quick, get rid of it.
I think I got a little ahead of myself. Yes. I don't have any use. I was thinking about maybe putting it above the door, but I don't think Sapala would like that.
I don't think she would like that either. It'd be like a reminder of something bad in her past. I don't think we want to bring up that trauma for her.
No.
So, okay, so
let's get rid of it.
Yeah, well, we're like holding it both and like really weakly putting it in the fireplace.
We're having like this discussion about it. We're each holding an end of the skull in the middle of the foyer, going, "Well, what do you want to do with it? I don't know. What do you want to do with it?"
We'll take it. We'll take it to a fire pit and put it in there. And it's like, okay, step back. I haven't really used this. And you watch as electrical energy forms around Xavier's arm. The red hair on his head, stands. Only the red hair stands at end, and electrical energy shoots and hits the skull, and he just sits there and holds it for about a minute. Doing
it's lightning damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does. Well, I could roll the damage over the minute.
Roll the damage.
Okay. 11d12
All
over
right,
the
actually,
minute.
don't roll the damage. Don't roll the damage. The skull disintegrates.
What's
That was. I mean, that works.
Just for everybody, that was Witch Bolt. That was weird. It's kind of fun.
It's better this way, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking tired. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tapped on literally everything. I can cast sleep. I'm probably going to do that to myself. Just
Go to your room first. Don't do it out here.
Oh yeah, no, not out here.
And Oldoris is going to turn around and awkwardly, kind of like almost, no, I don't want to say depressed, but kind of like disappointed in the fact that he couldn't do anything with the skull without being worried or concerned that it was going to bother Sapala. He kind of has like this dejected, and he kind of walks back to his room.
The two of you go back to your rooms. I would like everyone but I need to whisper to Glaive and Elena.
Okay, so I will take off my.
Yep. 1 second.
Kick.
What'd we do, Glaive?
Hey.
You know exactly what we did. Don't even
You're not
front.
there yet.
Am I good down here?
Yep.
All right. I will
You
mute
can
my.
you can hang out, Xavier. It doesn't really matter that much.
I'll mute myself.
All right. Elena and Glaive.
Yes.
Yes.
Something I forgot to mention. While in the etherealness, glancing around at all the figures in the haze,
Uh-huh.
your eyes fell on Oldoris for a brief moment, and see a massive 30-foot tall, shadowy figure standing over him, similar to his shadow, but ominous, with purple eyes glaring down at you.
Like with evil intent.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it is.
What
I
is
hate you,
it?
Cal.
What is it?
I can't tell you because I failed that knowledge roll.
Okay.
No, wait, no, I didn't.
Do I have an idea? Can I do a roll?
You have
No,
no idea, Elena. But yeah, I think you passed
succeeded
that.
that roll.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
What
Yeah,
is it?
that is called a Night Stalker. You cannot kill it without killing his mother.
Oh no.
We can't even actually kill it because it's uber powerful and butt spanking hard.
Oh. Do we tell him?
I already did.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fun.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that detail was out there while you were seeing into the ethereal plane. Oh,
Yeah.
and also I will add that there was like a bright white light emanating from Oldoris' chest,
Okay.
almost similar to the spark on the table.
Okay. Also,
This
did
little light of mine.
Yeah.
Did my lover hear me say that I loved him?
Yes, and he responded, "You too."
Okay, I didn't hear that. All right. Just making sure.
All right, back to the chat.
Back to the chat. What'd you draw?
Anyone else want to before we call it a session?
Ooh, go ahead.
I guess it can wait.
Dale, you're not going to read the letter aloud?
No.
Damn it. I spent time on that.
I know.
I'm gonna read it aloud.
Don't you
Alright.
hate it when your players leave you in suspense?
I know. It's like
Oh!
I want to see the reaction.
Drama. The plot.
All right. In that case, everyone going to bed. The circus freaks camp out in the library or the kitchen or the dining room, finding wherever they can.
I have guest rooms.
How many?
2.
1.
I have 2.
There are 1,
Swimming
2,
pool, right?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people.
That's it.
But
Among
But it's a magical house. Can we grow some extra rooms?
nope.
Grow some extra room.
Why
I'll
not?
just
There is.
whip
I don't
up
have,
a room
wait.
fast with Druidcraft.
let's see. We have Clavicus Emil, who was the town butcher for Sapala's hometown, who
Okay.
had been transformed into a minotaur.
Okay, he's our butcher now. He's gonna do our
So-
cooking.
We could.
So I
we could
know
employ
some of
them.
these people.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
all of them, don't you?
There is Jethro Artus, who was a farmer.
Thought
Who
you were
had been
gonna say
transformed
Jethro.
into a performing bear.
I have a question.
Yep.
Sorry. Do I know if? Hold on a moment. Sorry, I have to pull up some information. I don't. I hope you remember this, Cal.
Mhm.
It was a while ago when we talked about it.
Everything's a while ago.
Do I recognize any of? If there's any. Gosh dang it!
There's no gosh dang it.
I'm sorry. I'm looking for the name.
Do, 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 do,
I'm sorry. I'm
Like
sorry.
that last scene from the Never-Ending Story. Give me a name.
do.
The movie was such a drug trip at the end.
Okay. Is there any of Radzig's family present?
Radzig was the
At
boy on the chair, right?
Yes,
There
my
is
friend.
Radzig's
Who?
brother. Radzig's brother.
No. Okay.
Hold on, let me go through continue the list here. So the young lion cub is Aaron Langhouse, Eric's son.
Hmm.
His wife, Margaret Langhouse, and Henry Radzig, brother to your friend. And there's the wild man, who continues to mumble and has not said a word. And then Eric Langhouse, who was Gangle, and for some stupid reason I did not come up with a name for Gargle or Gimp.
Okay.
Good names.
Yeah, Gangle, Gargle, and Gimp.
Gerald and Joffrey.
Oh.
Can I actually do now want to do something.
Okay.
Can I go talk to Mr. Radzig?
Yeah, go ahead. As you come down, young Radzig, who is probably around 8 years old.
I call him Mr.
He's still like playing with his hands because he had been transformed into the lobster boy. So his in the freak show, his hands had turned into claws, and he was one of the freaks in the show. Hi, Sapala.
I'm sorry.
What?
It's my fault your brother died.
You're right about one thing. It is your fault, but it's your fault our town was freed.
He didn't have to die. I wish I was strong enough, and I'm sorry.
Well, I forgive you, but it's not your fault. If he didn't die then, he could have been killed in a mining accident or being forced by Salvador to do mercenary work or whatever. He was, you know, in the horrible living conditions, and we could have starved. There was a million ways we could have died under Salvador.
Do you have any other family left?
I don't know. I haven't been back since last year. Salvador came in quick. After you left, he fled. The town prospered for a time, and then one day he just came in with that woman and her circus and kidnapped a bunch of us and left.
I'm sorry that you had to go through all this.
It's okay. I have my hands back.
Yes, you do.
I can move my fingers.
And I give him a flower.
Watch. He picks it up with his fingers. See? They work.
Well, I hope you are comfortable and you feel safe here.
Do I have to sleep in a cage?
No, absolutely not.
Then I'm happy.
Good. Well, you have a good night and let me know if you need anything.
I do need something.
Okay.
Will you promise to do it for me?
Depends what it is.
You gotta promise first.
Alright, unless your pinky promises.
You can't break a pinky promise.
I know.
Stop blaming yourself. You promised.
Shouldn't have promised. I'll do my
I
best.
win. Okay, good night.
Night.
He goes off into one of the guest rooms. As you're standing there, Sapala, Eric was watching from the hallway. He's right, you know. If it weren't for you, I would have died long ago in that town. My family couldn't provide food. My son was hungry. We would have been dead within months. You fixed that. For everyone.
I feel as though I only made matters worse.
Sometimes it hurts. After one has been injured and they apply gauze to the dressing, you must eventually rip off that bandage. And sometimes it can reopen the wound. But you can't heal until it's gone.
Scared.
Otherwise, the wound can fester.
Granny's gone. Mom and Dad.
I didn't know Granny, but I knew your parents.
My little brother.
Guess now you're stuck with us. I have a young boy who'd be happy for an older sister.
I act brave, but I'm not.
Sapala, what is bravery?
I don't even know anymore.
Bravery is not the absence of fear, but rather the recognition that there's something more important. And you have that in spades.
What if I lose them? What if I lose all of them?
Then you keep fighting. Avenge them, live for them. Make a better world for others. And what if through inaction you lose them anyway? At least you will have tried. Anyway, it has been a long day for me, and I am talking riddles. I wish to spend an evening with my wife and son for the first time in a year.
You have a good evening. If you need anything, if you're hungry, the kitchen's open. My home is yours.
Thank you. And he walks off into the other guest room.
Apollo's gonna go find Glaive.
Glaive, where are you?
I am currently in my forge, attuning to the orb of seeing things from far away.
Okay.
Seeing things from far away.
All right, so you come into the forge, and Glaive is sitting there, sitting on the anvil, his feet kind of dangling over the side, holding onto a small kind of remembrall-sized orb.
She's just gonna sit there and wait, I guess.
About half an hour passes, and Glaive, you're finally attuned to the orb.
Glaive takes a deep swallow, nervous, and uses the scry orb. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. And he uses scry to look at the Van Alta estate.
As you cast Scry, your vision flies up into the sky, soaring miles over Exandria, crossing oceans and mountain ranges, and you see a small, large mountain covered in snow. Down at the base, you see a large, almost log cabin style home, but massive. From the interior, the lights are dim but glowing. Your vision shifts, and inside you see a man crouched over a cold fireplace, staring into the embers, clutching a letter to his side. The senior member of the Van Alta family that you recognize. And the vision comes back.
Oh, I thought I could talk to people with this thing.
You can, yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Bane
far,
cast
they're alive.
suggestion through it.
So you
I'm-
see, and cast suggestion.
I'm not casting suggestion. No.
So yeah, you see Senior Van Alta standing over the fire, clutching the paper.
This is Glaive. Is everything okay? Sir, are you there?
Why did you leave my daughter in the White?
Because she's safe there. Ugh.
Her letter does not appear very safe. She talks of being kidnapped. You were given one job.
Yes, I was. She's safe. She's alive. Currently. Would you like to talk to her?
He holds up the paper. She has told me everything. Safe is a funny way to describe Scar.
Well, yes. She got taken from me as soon as I got to Tal'Dorei, because people are smarter than I thought they would be over here. And besides, I'm stopping the plot that your daughter was involved in. So if they can't do the ritual, they won't need her. If they don't need her, they won't go after her.
Then she should return home, if she is no longer in danger.
I agree with that, but I need to know what happened to the diviner. I can't contact him.
The witch doctor has been purified.
I'm asking for a insight check. What does he mean by that? Or is that too vague?
It was very vague.
Okay, I want to know if he meant he just flat out murked the old man. Or
Oh,
murdered
okay.
him.
Sure, make
Yeah.
an insight check on that.
It would help if I stepped out of the light. That'll be a dirty 20, sir.
Hard to tell.
Hard to tell. Oh no. Okay. I will make preparations to have her returned home. I will see you. Well, I'll let you know when I'll see you. Very well, sir, and good health.
Very well, Glaive.
I hang up. I clutch the orb and I just go. Why is everything crap today? Oh, hey, Sapala.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you are not taking that attitude with me. No, 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 no. No. You. I'm sorry about what happened. I am. But you and I, we made a very, very easy rule for everybody to follow in this group. Nobody goes anywhere alone. Because we care about each other. We help each other. We have each other's back, right? Why is everything weird today?
I was doing what I thought was best. And I will stand by that.
And I will stand by the fact that no matter where you go, no matter what happens, I will be there to protect you. Body, mind, soul. Nothing will get in my way. Also, I freed Orcus. I need to just revisit that for a second and cry on the inside a little bit. Okay, I'm good. I'm going to bed. I need to go to bed. Today's been long, right?
Okay.
We can talk about this tomorrow, right? Please.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
My favorite part is that he was asking if the day was long. The day was long, right?
Glaive does not have a good perception of time. He knows it is dark.
All right. Is there anything else anyone wants to do tonight?
Depending on what time it is, Xavier will probably put a few more hours towards the scribing of telekinesis.
Okay. Well, then with that,
I think I have
Xavier works late into the night. It's about 2 a.m. The rest of the party goes to bed, and that is where you shall end tonight's episode.
All right. Good night, everybody.
And not to make you kick yourself, Glaive, but I was considering technically the orb is a living creature.